swimming home. I cannot see what is in front of me. Only what is beside me, below me. I move forward by a sense of smell. I'm smelling home. I breathe the thickness of water through my open mouth. Minun hava. I accept the density of air. I'm tasting home, the absence of salt memorized, fresh river stones savored in my dreams. I am dreaming home. I'm dreaming the circle. I dream to tell the story. We dream to tell the myth. What direction did you go? Gather branches. Slap your skin alive. Do not ask me, how did you know the way? Pile rocks over a flame. Keep your bones hot. Do not ask me, when does fear leave? Ladle water onto a fire. Say Lulunoska. If you ask me, where do I find home? I will go into a grove for broomsticks, leafy sprays for soundless laughers. From the wildness of forests, I will gather rocks. From the streams, I will scoop desire into buckets. And in the black sweat of the sauna, in the ritual of the people who
on the heaths of Kalevala, where heard the songs of old reliable Väinämöinen, the greatest singer of magic. Singing songs and learning wisdom, he sang the barren earth into pine groves, and all the fields into barley. He sang the memories of bygone ages, the oldest lore of origins, when and how all things began. Songs that children cannot copy, nor even wise men understand. But in all his 900 years of living, he had never married.
And long ago, in the safety of my father's farmyard, at the doorstep of my mother's house, grew the loveliest of maidens, the most beautiful berry in all of Karelia. I know. Living and learning wisdom, she sang to the dearness of daylight, to the tenderness of moonlight, for the harmony of heaven. For in all those innocent years, I had never known separation.
Then one day Aino, the young maiden, went into the grove for broom twigs, leafy sprays for sauna slappers. Broke a slapper for her father, broke a second for her mother, even gathered up a third one, ready for her red-cheeked brother. Just as she was starting homeward, stepping lightly through the alder, Väinämöinen came upon her. Saw the maiden in the grove, finely dressed one in the glade. Said a word and spoke out thus. Not for anyone else, young maiden. Not for anyone else, but me, young maiden. Wear that beaded necklace, or the crosslet on your bosom. Put your hair up in long braids, tie them round with silken ribbons, covered with a wifely kerchief. For I have fields in all directions, corn stalks in every clearing, storerooms stuffed with coins, moon-aged gold and sun-old silver. But to this the maiden answered, Not for you, or anyone else will I wear this crosslet here, or tie my hair in silken ribbons. I don't care for foreign fashions, nor for wheat-bread silver slight. I can go in plainer clothing, and can live on heels and crusts with my good and kindly father, and my mild and tender mother. Then she tore off all her jewelry, cross from breast and rings from fingers, beaded necklace from her throat, and red ribbons from her hair, left them on the earth, for the good of grove and woodland. Let them on the earth, let them on the earth, for the good of grove and woodland. Guthrie What are you crying for, my poor girl? My sad daughter, and so young.
There is cause enough for weeping, trouble enough now for complaining. They have forgotten all happiness. They have forgotten all my songs. This is why I'm weeping, Father. From my breast, the cross is lost. Drop the tassels from my belt. From my breast, the cross of silver. From my belt, the copper tassels.
Aggregate her brothers and busy shaping out a shaft bow. What are you crying for, my poor sister? My sad sister and so young.
There is cause enough for weeping. Trouble enough now for complaining. This is why I'm weeping, my poor brother. From my finger the ring is lost. From my neck the string of beads. Ring of gold from my finger. From my neck the beads of silver.
On the doorstep of the storehouse sat her mother skimming cream. What are you crying for, my poor girl? My sad daughter, and so young.
Oh, my mother, you who bore me, surely there is cause for grieving. Oh, my mother, you who bore me, surely there is cause for grieving. But the troubles that oppress me, this I weep for that the troubles that oppress me, this I weep for Just as I was starting homeward, crossing on an open clearing, Osmo from the hollow spoke, Kalevala from the clearing. Just as I was starting homeward, crossing on an open clearing, Osmo from the hollow spoke, Kalevala from the clearing. Not for anyone else, poor maiden, not for anyone else but me. Not for anyone else, poor maiden, not for anyone else but me.
Lady, wear that beaded necklace, oh, the cross that on your bosom. Put your hair up in long braid,
Tie them round in silken ribbons, maiden, wear that beaded necklace.
oh, the crosslet on your bosom. Put your hair up in long braids, tie them round in silken ribbons.
From my breast I tore the crosslet, dashed the beads down from my throat, and the blue silk from my temples, ribbons red on the earthen floor.
Let them of the woodsy earth, for the good of earth and woodland.
Then I put it into words, for the good of earth and woodland.
Let them on the woodsy earth,
For the good of earth and woodland. Then I put it into words, for the good of earth and woodland. Not for anyone else, Osmo, not for anyone else but me. Not for anyone else, Osmo, not for anyone else but me. I can go in plainer clothing, I can live on heels and crusts with my good and kindly father and my mother, if I must. I can go in plainer clothing, I can live on heels and crusts with my good and kindly father and my mother, if I must. Not for anyone else, Osmo, not for anyone else but me. Not for anyone else, Osmo, not
the mother spoke persuasive, spoke the mother to her child.
Do not weep, my darling daughter, begotten of my younger years, since you have so great a suitor, going to a great estate, there to idle by the windows, gossiping upon the benches. This is what I've always hoped for. All my lifetime I have wanted this great man to be my kinsman, distinguished person in my clan. For a year, eat fresh, sweet butter to grow plumper than the others. And the second year, eat pork to become more desired. And the third year, eat sweet cream cakes to become the loveliest. Go to the storehouse on the hill. Open up the richest storeroom. There are treasures, crate on crate, piled up high in chest on chest. Open up the richest locker. Clang the pictured cover up. There you'll find 6 golden girdles, 7 blue dresses, which were woven by the daughter of the moon, finished by the sun's own daughter. I put them there. I took them to the storehouse, put them in the chest beneath the lid. Since that time they've been lying there, all that long time out of sight, waiting for you.
Long, long ago, in my girlhood, I went berry picking on a hillside, out in the cloudberries, raspberries, there I heard the moon maid sigh. Daughter of the moon, she sat leaning, and her sister sun, bright sun, sister spinning in the far blue, the blue woodland. There I saw blue dresses of the eternities. Anna kuutar kultiasi, päivä tarhoveitasi. Anna kuutar kultiasi, päivä tarhoveitasi.
adorned, walk from the storeroom to be welcomed in the house. Hail the sweetheart of your clan, and a joy to all your people. Walk the laneways like a flower, like a raspberry parade about. Better looking than before, so much lovelier now than ever.
Thus the mother gave advice,
Thus the elder to her child,
but the daughter did not heed her.
did not even hear the words. As in tears she rushed outdoors, wildly weeping, moaning to herself in these melancholy words.
Often like a child bewildered, wandering through the withered grasses, crawling through the bushy thickets. My mind is black as pine tar, heart no whiter than the charcoal. Birches eating the spring leaves. Goiviko, Goiviko, teach me the grammar of the sky. Let me be as invisible as air. The birches would not hide me. I ran through the spruces, rubbing the needles between my fingers. Goosiko, Goosiko, teach me the nature of the ground. Let me be as rooted as trees. Let me stay as I am. But the spruces would not hear me. I came to the water's edge, where I saw a stand of alders. I gathered branches to slap my skin alive. Let me go, let me go. Teach me the alchemy of fire, of under earth. Let me see the truth. And the alders whispered, just as doubt is contained in faith, just as air is contained in
then another. So once more the mother asked her, "Why are you crying, poor girl? And of whom are you complaining? There is nothing here to cry for, nothing much to mourn about. This is what I've always hoped for. All my lifetime I have wanted this great man to be my kinsman, distinguished person in my clan, Wynn for my son-in-law, that great singer for my kinsman.
I am weeping for my hair, for the beauty of my braids, for my instinct bound by a wifely kerchief. This I weep for. This I weep for and will grieve for all my days, that you gave me away. That you promised your own child to be an old man's comfort, as a pleasure for the old one, to support him in his feeble footsteps as he totters round in stocking feet, stumbling over every twig. Better you had ordered me underneath the sea waves to be a sister to the whitefish and a companion to all fishes. Better a fish among fishes, dwelling deep below the billows, than to be an old man's comfort.
Then I walked up Storehouse Hill. Stepped inside the treasure room. Opened up the richest coffer. Clanged the pictured cover-up. Found 6 golden girdles there and 7 fine blue dresses. Set the gold upon my brow and the silver on my hair. Then I went across a clearing. I meandered through another. I roamed the lowlands, roamed the uplands, wandered through the gloomy backwoods.
She walked one day and then another. On the 3rd day she arrived. Before her stretched the open sea, bordered by a reedy marsh. There, nightfall overtakes her, and the darkness ends her wandering. The maiden wept all evening,
cried all night upon the shore, seated on a water stone where a broad bay opened out. Very early in the morning, she looked out upon a headland at the point of which she saw 3 maidens bathing in the sea. She herself became the 4th,
and a slender twig made 5.
Threw her shirt upon a willow, and her dress upon an aspen. Stockings on the marshy ground, shoes upon a launder stone, necklace on the sandy shore, and her rings among the pebbles. On the water shone a writ rock, Kirjarintakivi,
where is written the origin of things, scripted slab stone gleaming golden,
Kirjarintakivi,
that she might know the origin of things, the power of the beginning.
oli kirjava selällä vaasi kullan paistavainen. Kiistä se kivelle nuija tahtoi paelle paeta.
Swimming to the rock, she hurried, hoping there to shed her sorrows. When she got there, she sat down, settled down upon it, on the many-ciphered rock, on the scripted slab of stone.
Annetait sen istumahan kirjavaiselle kivelle, paistavalle paaterelle kilahti kivi veteen.
When suddenly it plunged down beneath the sea waves to the bottom, with the maiden Aino on it, riding down upon the boulder.
Kilahti kivi veteen, vaasipohjahan pakeni neitonen kiven kerralla. Vaasipohjahan pakeni neitonen kiven kerralla. Neitonen kiven kerralla, aina vain palleassa.
I was very lucky. I was eaten alive, my flesh devoured by the salt of my own tears. I was very lucky. I was betrayed. All that I once believed, all that I once was, flesh, bone, blood, girl, lay rotting at the water's edge. I was very lucky. I was drowning, crucified by my own trust, and then, and only then, did I recognize my choice. Suffocate in cynicism, betray what I am, or breathe deep at the table of water. Eat like a starving woman inhales bread and rice. Then, only then, as my lungs fought to contain both air and water, did my betrayal become my blessing. This is the beginning. This is the journey to memory before memory, where cells conceive but the mind cannot fathom. The beginning, where in the muck of human sound there is the song of fishes. The journey, where the gullet lays open, cut wide by a whitefish foam, and the throat beats with the heart of water. This is the beginning. This is the journey to memory before memory. This is the journey to home before homeland. This is the journey to before Suomi.
well-known homestead to the handsome manor house. Let the bear now take the message, be the bearer of the word. But the bear, he bore no message. He got lost among the cattle.
Who will be the messenger? Be the bearer of the word. Let the wolf now take the message, be the bearer of the word. But the wolf, he bore no message. He got lost amongst the sheep.
Who will be the messenger now? Be the bearer of the word. Let the fox now take the message, be the bearer of the word. The fox, he bore no message. He got lost amongst the geese.
Who will be the messenger now? Be the bearer of the word. Let the hare now take the message, be the bearer of the word. And the hare, he answered firmly, this message will not go astray. Then the hare went off running to the maiden's well-known homestead, to the handsome manor house. He ran up to the sounded threshold where he crouched upon the doorstep and spoke up boldly. I am here as a messenger, as the bearer of the word. Now the pretty maid is lost, with the tin cross on her bosom, vanished with her silver breastpin, drowned the copper-belted maiden, disappeared between the billows down into the vastly deep, to be a sister to the whitefish, companion to all creatures. Then the mother started weeping, and teardrops rolled down freely. Thus the wretched woman spoke, giving counsel to all mothers.
Never again, you poor mother. Never try to trick your daughters with your lullabies and rockings, to accept your choice against her will. As I myself, unhappy mother, lullabied and rocked my daughter, rearing them like little chickens. Never try to trick your daughters with your lullabies and rockings, to accept your choice against her will.
known abroad, how the beautiful had vanished.
Old reliable Väinämöinen wept at evening, wept at morning. Nightly was his woe most grievous for the maiden who was sleeping down beneath the sea waves deep. Sighing, grieving in his sorrow, with a sinking heart he wandered to the blue seashore, spoke to Untamo, the dreamer. Tell me now what you have dreamt, lying stretched out on the ground. Where now is the realm of Aino? Untamo then told his dream, seen while stretched out on the ground. Yonder is the realm of Aino, underneath the sea waves deep, in the black ooze at the bottom, in the hollow of the Rit rock. Then staunch old Väinämöinen went to where his boat was moored. He paddled out to the tip end of an island, to that misty point where sky and water meet. And there he started on his fishing in the deep waves, in the black ooze at the bottom.
Prepared to cut his first catch, prepared to cut the salmon steak, prepared to cut the fish of fire for his breakfast morning snacks. Salmon dinners and big suppers. He prepared to cut the salmon, to slice the fish up with his knife. tree, I raised my head. From the black ooze, the smooth of my shoulder, my right hand held to the horizon, my left foot pointed at the sky. I did not intend to come here to be sliced up for a salad, to serve myself as cuts of fish for your breakfast morning snacks.
Old Väinämöinen asked so softly,
Why did you come at all? I had come to be what you had hunted for. I had come to be what you truly desired. But you had not the sense to hold me, not the sense to recognize me. I am not a simple salmon. I was not a simple girl.
and she vanished, disappeared inside the rich rock, into the dark abyss, into wide expanses. And her mother wept, and old reliable Väinämöinen mulled the question in his mind. How to live.
Do not weep for me. Gather branches. Slap your skin alive. Do not mourn your journey. Pile rocks over a flame. Keep your bones hot. If you cannot stop the tears, if the rivers foam with sorrow, then let the mountains grow from rivers. Let the birches grow from mountains. Let the cuckoos sing from every birch tree. To live, to love only where there is safety, is to live outside of a real life. Outside a life of rapture.
Little bird,
at the mouth of the river. You ask, should I go or should I stay? You're accustomed to black water. You're fat on krill and squid and herring, and still you hunger. I am swimming home. I cannot see what is in front of me, only what is beside me, below me. I move forward by a sense of smell. I'm smelling home, fresh river grass, the soil where fish bones rot, the nest of unfertilized eggs. I am dreaming home. I am dreaming the circle. I once was the girl. Now I am the salmon, becoming the human being.
That's Marc Anderson of the